New month, I know it's the third, but it's a new month, so as usual, we are gonna make a recap of how my month went on Amazon, how the Amazon business is going, how much I made, how much I lost, all that stuff. This is what we talk usually on the first of the month, every single month. I know this month, this is the third today, but I was traveling. I just got back right now, right here, where I'm staying right now, that I'm overseas. I just came back yesterday night, so that's why I'm making this video today. But if you guys do not know, I have this series on this channel that is called Road to $100,000 a month of revenue. And so if you want to watch previous videos, you can. It's going to be an invaluable resource. For even if you see those videos in the future, it's going to be an invaluable resource because you are going to be able to see how I'm growing the business, what I'm facing, the strategies that I decide to take. And yeah, so this is what we're going to talk about in today's video. I'm going to tell you how much I made, how much I lost, what I lost, because there was some loss this month, and in the there's a lot of stuff that you can learn from the previous month that I've been running my Amazon business pretty much ends off. And so this is what we're going to talk about in today's video. Before we do, link in the description. If you want to scale your Amazon business, you want to find someone, you need the help from someone that actually went through what you are going to know to go through. If you want us to build a plan for you, link in the description. Book a call with me if you have a hard time with sourcing, all that stuff. We can talk about that. You are going to find, you can just look at my availability and book a call. You can literally book a call for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I don't know if I have some availability, but usually you can just book a call for the next day. And so yeah, super easy, book a call. So we're going to be able to see where you're at with your business and actually help you scale. You're going to find another link for the Discord server. Join. If you want to grow, you need a network, and the best way to get a network is to actually go on the Discord server and start talking to people, all right? Network with people, talk with people, help people, and they're going to help you back, all right? So yeah, do that stuff, and let's dive into the video. So basically the numbers, the revenue have been stagnant, all right? It's the same, the revenue are the same from last month, and I'm not gonna tell you exactly how much it is. If you want to see, go watch previous videos. You know what? Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to talk in terms of percentage, right? Until I reach the goals. If you want to know, you need to watch the previous videos. And so, in the last video that I actually told you the exact numbers is last month's video. So, last month compared to last month, we are down 5%, but it's pretty negligible. Down 5%. In the US market. I never check Canada and Mexico because I do not care, but we're down 5%, but it's pretty much stagnant. You guys know that just to make a quick recap of the previous month, I was at 40, I was close to 40, super close to 40,000 a month before we started working with the Prep Center. We went down to in between 25 to 30 for a couple of months, and after that I decided to change my strategy, to change my whole strategy. And by the way, all this is without all the returns. I have a whole lot of returns waiting for me in the US when I get back that I need to ship back to Amazon. So we are having like a lot of inventory, that we can send that we are not able to send for like close to 5 months. It's going to be 5 months this month, and so this is one of the things that I actually want to be able to fix. Before actually, like, this is one of the things that is going to help you like skyrocket the sales when we get back to the US. But this is not the only thing. If you guys know, I changed my strategy, and my strategy is now to source from only one website and one sale in the same ASINs. I do not want, I'm trying to simplify the business as much as I can. And it's the reason why I did this is to have more free time, because, you know, if you guys know, I'm not from the US. I've been in the US. I was in the US for like close to 5 years without coming back home. And now I'm back home for the first time in 5 years. And so, you know, I'm able to spend more time with family and friends. And so it's way more valuable to me than, you know, actually like making more money and like focusing only on Amazon. It's just temporary. So I'm making the most of it. But, you know, in the back of my mind, I have these thoughts, and I'm thinking maybe I tried to oversimplify the business too much, which caused it to not necessarily decline, because yes, decline because it's not growing as fast as it could, because of course at one point last month we almost ran out of inventory, and because of that, you know, of course the business is not growing. Of course the numbers are low. The reason why this month, honestly, this month should have been higher. But when you actually do when you only focus on a few ASINs like I did, you are at the mercy of a lot of things, and you are really exposed. And this is one of the things that actually slowed down the sales for the last week of the month, because we should have been a couple of thousands above that. We should probably have been like 40-50% above what the numbers were last month, right? And so the reason why is because the ASIN where I concentrated most of my inventory, the buy box was suppressed on that ASIN for like the last week of the month, and so it slowed down. Like I was selling like 30 units a day. Like I'm selling close to 30 units a day on that ASIN, and the buy box was suppressed for 1 month. And so because of that, like I think I had like one or two sale every other day for that ASIN for like 1 week. And because of that, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money that should have been adding up. Like it should have been like, it should have been a couple of $1,000, like probably $7,000-8,000, something like this, because I'm able to sell above the buy box that ASIN. So yeah, missing on 7,000 to 8,000, which is fine because it is going to come this month, but it is slowing down cash flow. And the main reason why I'm really trying to focus on on a few ASIN and one sale is because I know these products, I know the brand, I know those ASINs, I know that it sells super fast. And one of the main way that I wanted to scale my business was not by complexity, by making it more complicated with more ASINs and injecting more money, but the steps that I wanted to take, and I'm not giving up yet, is really trying to figure out how to reduce my days in inventory. And I have a whole video on that. Because it's way easier to actually scale your business by reducing your average day in inventory and having your products flipping faster than injecting more money or doing any other stuff, right? And so I'm on that quest to actually scale my business without injecting more money, and I may need to do it. I do not want to give up because I'm sure, like I know that this is what is wrong with my business. I could just throw more money into the business. I do not want to do it. I really want to be able to to cut my average day in inventory in half, to be able to flip my products twice as fast, to flip my inventory twice as fast, to make my business grow way faster. This was the main issue with my business when I was at $40,000 a month. That was the main issue with my business. The main issue is that my inventory was flipping way too slow. Not way too slow, it was like 60 days. The average daily inventory for products on my inventory was 60 days, which is not too bad, but I wanted to take it down to like 30 days, to at least 45, and like in between 45 to 30. I wanted to be in that zone, closer to 30 if possible. But this is the main thing that I wanted, and that I've been trying to work on in the business for the last couple of months. Probably, let me see, probably since May, June, this is the main thing that I've been working on. Not a lot, but that I really started working a lot on probably like 3-4 months ago. So we're in November. Probably in August, September, this is when I think one of those months I had a $30,000 a month. And I decided after that, because we were stuck at 25 for like 2 months, and then we went up above 30,000. I don't remember how much, like probably 33, something like this. And after that, I decided, okay, I'm going to try to focus 100% of my energy on these products and bring my days in inventory down to be able to flip my money way faster and grow the business way faster. And so there are some downsides with that strategy, all right? Because the main part of this strategy is to sit down on money until like the sale, like to make sure that you're going to go for the kill, all right, with a few ASINs. And so you are sitting down on money. And one of the main thing that is hard with this strategy is that it is actually, I think I have like a mental block with this because it is let's explain this way. It's way easier mentally to spend like $2,000 to $3,000 a day, and up to $3,000 a day. It's way easier mentally to spend $3,000 a day for a week than actually spending, because $3,000 a day is going to be like $21,000, right? It's way easier to actually spend that money, like if you want to spend it in the whole week, like $3,000 a week. And well, let's just call it like, let's say you want to spend $20,000 in a month, which is what you need if you want to go to $40,000 of revenue. You need to spend $20,000 a month on average, because you're going to need to spend half of what you want to make and let me just make the calculation, you want to spend half of what you want to make in inventory to be able to make that, all right? Every single month you need to spend $20,000. And so it's way easier. So $20,000 a month is just pretty much $670 a day on average. So if you spend money every single day, you need to spend $670 a day. No, it's way easier to do this. And even you can bring the numbers higher, as I said, you can bring it up to 3,000. It's way easier to spend $3,000 a month, $3,000 a day mentally than it is to spend $20,000 a day, like $20,000 in one day. You're gonna second guess your decision. And so because of that, I could have spent way more. I could have spent more, not way more, not double what I spent on that sale, but I could have spent more money. But I had this mental block that stopped me, that made me second guess, and that said, okay, maybe I should keep some money on the side. We never know. And I'm traveling right now, so it's good to have some money on the side in case something happens, stuff like that. But it's quite hard to actually, when you sit on money, decide, okay, here's the sale is here. This is the time to hit. This is when I should hit. Let's go all in. It's really hard mentally to do this, and I think one of the mistakes I made, it's one of the problems that I have with this strategy, is I still have this mental block that because I could have spent more, and I still had some gift card, and there was some issues with gift card as well, that I should have bought more gift card in advance. But there's that, you're gonna face that mental block. You're gonna face that thing that is going to make it hard. Like, I do not even know to explain, but it's way harder. It's way harder to spend $20,000 in a day than it is to spend, say, $670 every single day. It's way harder. Like, and I think this is really a mental thing. But as I was saying, I think, I've been thinking, even like, did I try to simplify my business way too much? Because to be honest, because I try to simplify my business that much, I'm really exposed to a lot of things that make it. So, like, I only made that much money. I could have made probably like close to $10,000 more last month, a little bit less. Like, I'm exaggerating, but I could have made, let's just call it this way, I could have made $10,000 more last month. But because of a small event, like, it slowed down my day, it slowed down my inventory turnover, basically. And so this is one of the risks, because my whole strategy right now is to optimize my average daily inventory, to be able to reinvest money faster and grow the money faster. But the way I'm doing it, you do not need to oversimplify like I'm doing right now. But the way I'm trying to do it, I'm really exposed to, like, just a small thing can fuck up the whole plan. Just like it happened with that ASIN that was supposed to be it was still my best ASIN, but it should have made me way more money last month. And it's okay, because I'm gonna make back that money this month, but I'm probably gonna miss on sale because I'm not gonna have enough money. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get the disbursement of everything before the next sale. Like, it's frustrating, because small stuff like this can fuck up your whole strategy if you try to work the business like I do, which is really have super fast selling products and go deep instead of going wide. It can really fuck up your cash flow, because really, if you try to scale the way I'm doing, if you are already at scale, it's way easier, I guess. But if you are really trying to do this to scale in an easier way, it may actually not be the best strategy. And I thought about that a lot, and I do not know. I'm not going to give up yet on this strategy. This is still the way I want to go. I want to go back to the US for Q4 if everything is ready regarding immigration and stuff like this. So I can, because I have plans. We'll talk a little bit more about that when my whole immigration stuff will be done. But I've planned to really expand the business when I get back to the business, when I get back to the US, and with the visa as well, because I may go back to the US before that for other stuff that I need to do, which is not related to scaling the business necessarily. But I've been thinking that maybe I've been trying to oversimplify the business, but I'm not giving up. I'm still running this experiment because yes, it's kind of an experiment that I want to do. And you know, it's one of the downsides of trying to scale this way because you're way more exposed. The buy box being suppressed slowed down a lot, and when your whole strategy is about being able to flip products fast, to be able to reinvest money fast, you're way more exposed, and so it's going to be like you're going to be way more exposed to small stuff like that. Same thing, my prep center went on vacation for 1 week, and so it really slowed. You know, stuff like that really slows you down, and yeah. However, I think I will. The thing because of that, because of all those things from last month that actually slowed down the business. I'm in a place where I think I'm gonna run out of inventory, and this is something that really pissed me off because I'm gonna try to sit on money until Black Friday, because on Black Friday is gonna be one of the best days to source, and so I want to source on Black Friday. But because of the slowdown, I don't know if I have a lot of cash to invest on Black Friday. Because of the things that slow down, I need to get my money back on my inventory, and so I don't know if I have as much cash as I wanted to at that moment, because I really wanted to go super deep on Black Friday. It's one of the best days to source, but I may run out of inventory before actually, and this is what's actually quite difficult with this strategy. I'm probably going to run out of inventory before the next time that I actually go deep in products, that I go deep in some ASINs and that I actually get more inventory. I forgot to say, last month, this month is expected to be 20% higher than last month. So this is good, this is growth. And the forecast is probably still going to grow because like sales picked up, and so seller boards needs to readjust the forecast. But yeah, we'll see. But it's quite frustrating because I think I'm going to run out of inventory. The good thing, the numbers were pretty much the same as last month, but the inventory levels were higher, so which means that we should have a good month. However, I'm probably going to have a good month, but run out of inventory before, and it is all a cash flow issue. And I think that right now working with a card like the Plum card would be something that could help me a lot. Because this strategy, it's really frustrating it's really frustrating because I'm going to be able to speed up my sales, but not by as much as I wanted to, and so I'm going to run out of inventory. I'm still going to run out of inventory before the sale, but it's taking longer to get the cash back, and so I don't know if this is I don't know. I think I'm still going to run this strategy until the end of Q4. We'll see how it goes. I know that I'm not going to take full advantage of Q4. I'm not going to be able to do it probably because I'm still committed to this. Still committed to this experiment, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's quite frustrating, but yeah. Business should be up 20% next month. Quite frustrating that I'm not taking advantage of Q4, but it's okay. We're still running this experiment, and we're in this for the long term. We're still working on other projects, so I haven't been working that much on the Amazon business. So to be honest, it's not that terrible. It's not terrible. I do not really care because I'm just working a few hours a week on the business, still having great results. So yeah, but yeah, the plan is still the same. And whenever this whole situation, I get back to the US, we'll be back on scaling full time. Right now, I'm still here taking my time, and I'm still taking advantage of the fact that my business is, my business has been simplified, and so I'm able to spend more time with family and friends for the first time for 5 years. And so, but back when we get to the US, whenever we get back to the US, it's gonna be full grind mode again. So, we are a little bit in a small winter, but like it's not a bad thing. Like I'm just going to make the most of it, and take really be able to enjoy my family and friends before I go back to the US, because it's going to be grind mode once again, and life is not the same when I'm here. So trying to enjoy my time, first time back in 5 years. We'll see how it goes. All right, I do not know yet. If I don't know yet if I'll go back to scaling mode to really try to scale before January. I hope I will. I don't know. I really don't know. And it is quite frustrating as well, because you guys know that I wanted to actually scale this summer, and I had a lot of things that slowed me down. So yeah, and I actually went like I actually scaled down instead of scaling higher. But we'll see. I'm still committed to this strategy. See how it goes, and because if I actually inject way more money into the business. One other thing that I wanted to talk about, which is frustrating as well, is that because of the numbers went down and are pretty much stagnant, I'm not going to get any Amazon loan offers. And so if you want to scale, actually you need to get loans. Amazon loans are great loans to actually scale. But yeah, this is one of the things that is a little bit frustrating, but that is okay. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the plan will be the plan is, to be honest, the plan right now is to be able to actually reduce the days in inventory, make them as close as possible to 30 days on average, and we'll see how it goes. This is my goal. To be honest, my goals are not really with revenue right now, but my goals are more with those KPIs, because if I reach those KPIs, if I really want to add fuel to the fire, it's going to be like the scale that I'm going to be able to reach is going to be way higher. So I'm totally fine with the revenue right now. I do not like, it's okay for me to live, and I have other projects that bring me money, so it's fine. Other projects that I'm focusing on, but with the Amazon business, to be honest, my main focus is to be able to bring the average day in inventory as close to possible to 30 days. And this month, hopefully, like this month that is coming, hopefully, depends on a lot of things, but we should be able to get back up above 20 easily, and then after it really depends. There's really a lot of things, because as I said, I'm really exposed with this strategy that I'm doing right now, going deep. I'm way more exposed, so it really depends. Like, it really depends. To be honest, we could have a $50,000 month in December. Or we could, like, it really depends on a lot of things. We could have a $50,000 month in December, or just a 20,000. Like, it could be anywhere in between. So we'll see how it goes. That's it for today's video. I hope it was helpful. Yeah, still committed to this strategy. I'm still going to run the experiment until at least January, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Watch these videos if you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon, and I'll see you tomorrow.